2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they head into and look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the three. Now here's Love. 18 feet out. That shot off the mark.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Chicago with the ball. And White kicks to Levine. Here's Markkanen, and it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
Back to White. Bulls moving the ball around. Tipped away. Clock at 4. For 3, Levine. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Carter, the pass to Porter. Here's Markkanen, feeds to Carter, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The heart, the hustle. Kevin Love takes pride in beating everybody to the spot. He's an amazing offensive rebounder.
Here's Carter. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feasts on these type of opportunities.
Porter kicks to Levine. It's White on the wing. And stolen by Drummond. Now, here's Garland. White covering to the inside. Kicks it out to Love. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waster.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Garland the pass to Porter. Nance dishes to Porter. Back to Nance. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity. from deep.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Down low. To stop the drought. Cavaliers with the rebound. From deep three-point range, but they get it back. Here's Thompson. Now the pass to Windler. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Dunn takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, now that they have that monkey off their back, hopefully they can settle down and execute.
Young against Nance. Porter in the corner. Out to Nance for the three. He can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hutchison. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Young for 3. That one doesn't go. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he put...
we should have energy and we should be out playing the other.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, Harrison out there with Satoransky. And it's Young. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Nance. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Rebound by the Bulls. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he is going to be a handful to deal with.
Man, he's such a capable scorer in transition. I mean, once Satoransky gets a step on the D, you got to look out.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. To the paint, here's Thompson. Oh, that's blocked. And here is Valentine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Harrison. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Luke Cornette. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Thaddeus Young. LaVine's checked in for Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Carter, he's checked in for Harrison. Sexton's shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
You got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And here's Love from the arc. Porter pulls it in. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
Sexton against White, and he gets the bucket.
And when it comes to scoring, Sexton shows you a little bit of everything. Inside, outside, step backs, pull-ups, even the occasional mid-range fall away.
Porter against Levine. Carter kicks to White. Right side, Markkanen feeds it to Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Markkanen, and Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Sexton against Dunn. From 12 feet out. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Drummond's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
Here's Love, cans the 12-footer.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I could see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Levine feeling it out a bit. But they recover it. On the wing, Levine. Here's Hutchison. He's guarded by Love. And it's Carter missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Porter passes to Sexton. Porter dishes to Love. A 3-ball. He's off on that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Levine.
Wow, the quickness Levine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
And Love gets it to go.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bulls moving the ball around. Carter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Porter finds Drummond. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Carter, the pass to Hutchison. That one good for 2. And we finished one half of basketball. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, it's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny Hudge.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. To the inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Levine. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Outside, Sexton. Love right side. Back to Osman. Wide open. They get it again. Here's Drummond. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Harrison in for Levine.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Here's Harrison. Drops in the layup for two.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Cleveland leading by 19 points. Porter passes to Garland. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the middle, here's Garland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Garland's got his first bucket in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And a wide open look for Porter. The quick look, no good that time. Bulls trail by 21. Here's Harrison. Doesn't go for him. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. In the corner, Nance with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Denzel Valentine. And it's done in for Shaquille Harrison. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Sexton, he's checked in for Porter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Dean comes in for Satoransky. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Garland. Left side, Levine. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 21. And Nance kicks to Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. Top of the key. And it's off the back rim, no good. And here's the fast break, Dunn leading the way. The rebound by Nance. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Bulls.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? But you still take them on.
The Cavaliers shooting well. They're at 45%. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Done against Sexton. Young with the steal. Markkanen into the lane. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. The Bulls have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's Windler. Pass to Sexton. The three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers taking a 19-point lead. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Trailing by 19. Chris Dunn is out there with White. Then it's Porter. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Love outside. Sexton on the wing. Back to Love. Off target with his 3.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Porter, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Pass to Osman. Down low. Looking for Sexton. He gets it there. Wallace with it. Back to Osman. Right side, Sexton. The pass to Osman. Here's Windler. For 3, Love. Passes it to Windler. Kicks it out to Love. The offensive rebound. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I mean, and with the maturation of Drummond, his game, it's something to watch. He's got it going on tonight.
Back to Dunn. It's Porter outside. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Love the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
Pass to Carter. Over Drummond. Bank shot. No good. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Osman, the pass to Sexton. Out left to the wing. Pass to Osman. Now Drummond, defended by Carter. The open look here for Sexton. Sinks the triple. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
And it's Carter missing.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Osman kicks to Sexton. Back to Osman. The pass to Sexton. Back to Osman. Outside, Sexton. That 3 off the mark. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And it's Carter missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Love outside. Passes to Windler. Kicks it to Love. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
When we talk about scoring on all 3 levels, trying to keep the defense guessing, Kevin Love is a guy that can do it for you.
Carter down low, defended by Drummond. Pass to Carter. Top of the key, Dunn. Shot clock at 6. And again, unable to change momentum here. Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from 3-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Drummond.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Outside, Sexton. Here's the 3. The shot that time, not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's White. Offline with his three. Love against Carter. Launches a three. Cleveland the rebound.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Kicks it out to Love. And the foul on Wendell Carter. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Exum passes to Zizic. He gets it in there.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Now Porter. Elbow shot is on the way. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on DA.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center. Now, here's Sexton. He feeds it to Drummond. Pass to Garland. That one, no good. Nice D from Bryant. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That's tipped and stolen by Sexton. Wallace with it. Now Beal defending. And it's Drummond missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Here's Wall. Outside, Beal. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
All with it. To the inside, Beal.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Shot, high post, and Love gets it to go.
Well, let's check the boxes. Can he make the 3? Yes. Can he score on the interior? Yes. Kevin Love, give me a little mid-range, sir.
Now here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right. GA seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Wall. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Hachimura the pass to Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now from about 16. Wall, no luck.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Pass to Garland. Back to Drummond. Wall with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Bonga. The kick out to Wall. There's Beal with the 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Garland, the pass to Drummond. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Inside, here's Beal. Bryant trying to free himself up. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Wall.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Garland kicks to Osman. Passes it to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Wall looking for an opening. Sexton against Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Sexton slams it in.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Wall up top. There's Beal with the 3. To the wing right side. Shot from 12. And good. We got the English that time as it falls. Beal's got 8.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Drummond throws it down.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ryan against Drummond. Ryan passes to Beal. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. So it's the Wizards now. 4-point game. Now here's Brown over Porter. Mahimi, great positioning on the putback.
Well, if you use your strength and your power and a little bit of relentlessness, as Jean Mahimi does, he cleans up.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cleveland ahead, leading by just 2. It's the NBA. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. Smith right side. Here's Bertans for 3, but they'll get another chance. Mahimi kicks to Smith. Smith on the wing. Here's Bertans for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Smith with it. Garland picks him up. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahimi. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Back to Brown. And again, Washington no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Nance. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Offensive rebound. Pass to Windler. And it's good, 2 points. Wizards trail by 6. Smith outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. It's stolen by Nance. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Windler. Finished off the break. Windler's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Now the pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Over to the left wing. Nance outside. Rocket 6 from outside the arc. 13 feet away. Rebound by Smith.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Payton passes to Smith. Fires for 3. Bertans kicks to Smith. The Wizards with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the triple. 1:44 left in the first half. The shot's good from Nance.
How about the confidence in the catch and shoot of Mr. Larry Nance Jr.? Okay, we see you.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Thompson sends it back, but he recovers it. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Cavaliers making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Out to Nance. Outside Porter. 1:15 left in the second quarter. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Thompson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, you look at this run they're on, and you have to give a lot of credit to their effort on the glass.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Beal can't get it to go.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Passes it to Sexton. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Wizards. Beal with it. Now guarded by Porter. And the rejection by Love. Drummond's checked in for Kevin Porter. Bryant is checked in for the Wizards. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Wall passes to Beal. Dishes it to Mahimi. Outside for Beal. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Well, the athleticism and size of Bradley Beal makes that an easy shot, believe it or not. He's got great vertical.
Thompson outside to the paint. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Seven seconds left in the first half. There's Beal with the 3. He can't get that one. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, it was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. And that does it for our...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Sexton for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Hachimura. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Beal for the 3. No good on the shot. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Garland dishes to Love. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Bryant with the rebound. Wizards trail by 8. Beal deciding where to go with it. The Wizards working the ball around now. Bonga the pass to Beal. The three. Bonga, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And Drummond kicks to Love. Fires, high post. They get the rebound. And Drummond is right there.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Beal against Sexton. Garland dishes to Love. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Brown will bring it up for Washington, trailing by 10. Here's Beal. Up top, Wagner. He's covered by Thompson. Wagner passes to Smith. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Well, to me, that's the next step for Larry Nance. This guy is so unselfish, but we don't yet know how good a facilitator he can become.
Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. Makes it off the glass. Beal's got 12 points in the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
On the wing, Nance. Sexton deciding where to go with it. On the 3 off target.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Beal the pass to Bertans. And the lead is down inside single digits.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Porter dishes to Thompson. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Windler. He's covered by Beal. And the basket is good. He has 6.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Smith kicks to Beal. Back to Smith. On the wing, Brown. No good with the triple. Nance outside. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Nance and Johnson are up front. Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Thompson. Nance outside. Here's Windler. The kick out to Porter. Lets it go with a three. Good on the triple. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And Nance kicks to Sexton. Shot from free throw range. Here's Thompson. Out to Nance. A second chance effort. Rebound by Mahimi. Mahimi's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Mahimi's got it back down to single digits for the Wizards. Porter against Bertans. Nance with no one around. Washington with the rebound. And here's Smith. Pass to Bertans. Over Nance. Smith dishes to Brown. And the three off target.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Thompson outside. He kicks it to Sexton. Yep, that one goes.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Wizards trail by 10. On the wing, Brown launches a three. No good on that one. And Cleveland the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. The pass to Brown. Payton outside. Nance against Bertans. Payton outside. Back to Bertans. Over Nance. And again, Washington no good. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Porter looking it over. And the rejection by Mahimi.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahimi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
Wizards on D. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And here's Love for three. Wizards trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Bryant for three. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Love outside. Over Bertans. Beal pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Nice D from Sexton.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Drummond.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Pass to Love. From the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Drummond. Sexton against Beal. Sexton the pass to Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Grant kicks to Wagner. Napier feeling it out a bit. And that falls.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And so it... And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for...
Well, guys,
David, thanks. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. And for Washington, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the small forward position. Now here's Wall. Bryant. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now here's White. On the wing, Levine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
And Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
Good.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Levine finds White. Carter with it. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. White the pass to Markkanen. It's White on the wing. Puts up a 3. Bonga pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Beal up top, guarded by Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
White looking around. On the wing, Porter. White against Wall. White, good.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find the open man.
There's the pass to Hachimura. It's Bryant, high post. Wall passes to Bryant. Back to Wall. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now here's Levine. Carter, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that one drops. Bryant's got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Both teams will make substitutions. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Passes it to Cornette. Satoransky with it, covered by Wall. Inside, Cornette kicks to Satoransky. Rebound, Washington. Now Bertans. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Any sharp guys in the NBA.
The ability to play inside out. The more Markkanen attacks the rim, the more he creates opportunities for their perimeter game.
Now here's Beal. Brown outside. The 3. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
And Markkanen on the follow. And it's a tie ball game.
Putting his size to great use. When Markkanen is assertive on the boards, good things happen.
And Beal kicks to Wall. Back to Beal. The shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. Satoransky finds Levine. Up and in on the layup.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Outside Beal. Pass to Wall. Markkanen against Bertans. Outside Beal. And finished off by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Satoransky looking around. No good from outside. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the...
Being yourself, being...
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. Two advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
I think they're going to be happy with how they've played here early on.
They've got to be satisfied so far. They look cohesive to begin this game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, Chris Dunn is out there with Harrison. Then there's Valentine. Then it's Young. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is Dunn's game. Terrific acceleration. Very hard to stay in front of.
Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. In the corner, Valentine with it. 4 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Harrison. Offline with his 3. Washington trailing. Hachimura with it. Now guarded by Valentine. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Dunn passes to Young. Back to Dunn. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Hutchison goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Bonga. Back to Smith. And the pass to Bonga. Smith left side. Passes to Wagner. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Taking what the defense offers up. Smith with good vision there. Finds the open man.
Young in the corner. Carter, the pass to Harrison. Carter down low. Covered by Payton. A nice shot by Carter.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And Young comes over to help. The shot by Mahimi, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
to the left side wing. Pass to Bonga. From past the arc. Drops in the tray. Bonga's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Valentine wide open. He fires, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Wizards have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Smith, the pass to Bonga. Back to Smith. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. So for the Wizards, Bertanis, he's checked in for Mahinmi. And Troy Brown subbed in for Gary Payton. Chicago also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Young. Dean comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Satoransky's subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. And Levine with the slam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
To the inside.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Carter down low. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Carter's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Carter comes in with the double team. Brown the pass to Wagner. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the middle, here's Carter. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Levine. Here's Satoransky. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Bertans.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Out to the right wing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Levine. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Washington. Gets it off. And no good that time. And that'll do it. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They never put themselves in two... And that should do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Now here's Beal. Passes it to Hachimura. Back to Beal. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here is Porter after the basket by Washington. Beal with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Now here's Wall from the wing. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 2.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is what Carter's built to do. Attack on the interior and impose his will.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Now here's Beal. He's got 6 and a wide open look for Hachimura. A three-pointer, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And that one's good, Harrison. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. It's a 1-point game. 1:51 left in the third. He sinks the 11-footer. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Now here's Dunn. Harrison passes to Dunn. Thaddeus Young on the wing. And the rejection by Mahimi. Here's Payton. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there. 1:14 left in the third. Harrison kicks to Dunn. Down low. Here's Carter. And the rejection by Mahimi. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And Payton throws it down.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Dunn dishes to Carter. The pass to Hutchison. Now here's Dunn. Here's Harrison. Trying to get open as Carter. The shot by Harrison, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Payton finds Hachimura. Here's Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. So it's the Wizards now. The Bulls getting the bucket. And the shot is good.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Bulls trail by 7 to the right side. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Mahimi. Here's Beal. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Beal's got 10.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And so it's Washington ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So for Chicago right now, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Back to Porter. Cornette kicks to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And so here is Chicago. 2 on the clock. Beyond the arc. No good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Smith inside. The kick out to Brown. Mahinmi passes to Brown. To the inside. Picked off in midair. Valentine with it. Working on Smith. Valentine shot good. Valentine's got his first 2 points of the night.
With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Satoransky can make some sweet dishes.
Brown against Porter. Brown the pass to Beal. Lets it fly from 18. And Washington again with the bucket.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
To the paint, here's Markkanen, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Smith against Satoransky. Bertans kicks to Beal. There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Cornette's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Valentine. Pass to Satoransky. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Valentine passes to Cornette. Back to Valentine. That one drops for him.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Wizards leading by 7. Brown finds Mahinmi. Over to the wing. Here's Bertans for 3. Smith the pass to Bertans. Shot clock at 5. The tray. Markkanen pulls it in.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Satoransky. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That misses off the backboard. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Valentine. Markkanen dishes to Valentine. Here's Cornette. Outside Markkanen. It's stolen by Bertans. Now here's Beal. He's tightly guarded. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Brown outside. Porter with the steal, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:14 left in the 4th. Outside, Levine. Here's Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And 11 points for Wendell Carter.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Bonga, the pass to Beal. Here's Bonga. Just 5 to shoot. And Beal kicks to Hachimura. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hachimura's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Beal It's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Levine following the bucket by the Wizards. Second chance shot. There's Porter with the three. Here's Carter. And at last, they get one to fall.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Cavs trying to get a win at home and pressed for. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. And that one's good. Drummond. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent. Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Here's White. Here's Carter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Garland. The shot's good from Love.
Well, you know he can hit that. He's done that for years. This part of his game has made him so valuable.
In his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. That tells you it's special. Now, their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Porter finds White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Inside, Carter, the pass to White. Here's Levine. Pass to Carter. The kick out to Porter. Clock at 2. That shot off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. To the middle. And Drummond throws it down.
He's just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Now here's White. It's tipped. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Now here's Sexton. Stolen by Levine. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Levine with the ball. Kept alive. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board. Solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Drummond. Good work defensively by Carter. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
And it's sent back by Drummond. White finds Porter. Back to White. Carter left side. It's rebounded by Cleveland. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And yes, it's good. Porter's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Levine dishes to Porter. To the paint. Carter kicks to Porter. Levine passes to White. Back to Markkanen. Now the feed to White. Down low. And it's Carter missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
There's Porter with the three, gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got 5 points so far.
So dangerous off the pass. Porter has tremendous confidence in his ability to catch and shoot.
Love against Markkanen. Shoots from the high post. The shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And they take the lead. Carter's got his third basket of the night.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
And a wide open look for Porter. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's Wendell Carter making highlights, guys, for the Chicago Bulls. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then it's Thompson, then it's Porter, and it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. And here are the Bulls now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Satoransky the pass to Cornette. And Young kicks to Dunn. Passes it to Hutchison. Right wing. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Windler. And stolen by Dunn. Satoransky with it. Now guarded by Porter. It's stolen by Nance. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Osman. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Launches it. Hutchison with the rebound. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Nance. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Well, the more he hits that, the more it's going to open up some opportunities and some spacing for Larry Nance Jr. to make plays.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately and has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Here is Porter. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Basket good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Nance against Young. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Cornette. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Nance with some nice D.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Nance. Here's Osman. They get it back. Thompson passes to Porter. Nance dishes to Thompson. And foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Now here's Markkanen.
Oh, you better shoot that.
On the wing, Porter. Lets it fly. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this area at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't.
Oh,
too much. Look at that.
So pretty when Larry Nance Jr., even at his size, gets a chance to glide.
Here's Osman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot by Thompson, no good. Bulls trail by 5. And there's the pass to White. Back to Levine. Carter with it. On the wing, Levine. Carter down low. It's up against Thompson. No good with the layup. For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Carter kicks to Porter. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And another miss by Cleveland. Levine passes to White. From deep. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the... And...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Wendell Carter has done in this game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. Cleveland leading by 4. Wallace with it, now defended by Markkanen. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love up top. He's guarded by Markkanen. From the stripe. Love, no luck. Bulls trail by 4. Porter dishes to Markkanen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Levine wide open, but they recover it. White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Now, here's Garland. Feeds it to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Assessing that possession right there. Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Sexton dishes to Love, and stolen by White. Pass to Carter for the tie. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Carter's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And look at Carter taking charge of the situation. I like to see a player not shying away from the contact.
Love can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Bean passes to Markkanen. Here's White. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the inside. Drummond with it. Now defended by Levine. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside, Levine. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. 16 feet away. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dunn. And it's off from three-point range. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. Drummond passes to Windler. And Young comes over to help. Nance with no one around. It's good on the putback. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornett. Here's Hutchison. Pass to Cornett. Puts it up, and that's good off the glass that time. 1:15 left to play in the third. Down low. There's Garland, and the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornett, and it's done in the corner. Back to Satoransky. Pass to Hutchison. And the shot goes in. Hutchison's got his first points of the game. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
To the paint, here's Drummond. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Hutchison's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Drummond. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Drains the three-pointer. Young's got 5 now. 11 seconds left to play here in the third. Garland, the pass to Drummond. And stolen by Dunn. And he drops it in from the low post. And now just a 1-point Cleveland lead. Andre Drummond has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Thompson. He's out there with Andre Drummond. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Valentine with it, working on Drummond, and Young kicks to Harrison. Clock at 6 to the wing right side. And here's Valentine for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now Cleveland moving it up. Thompson passes to Windler. Porter, bounce pass. Here's Drummond. Drops in the layup for 2. Drummond's got 10 points in just the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Valentine kicks to Satoransky. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And that one's good, Harrison.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Young with the steal. Hutchison passes to Young. And here is Satoransky. Inside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. The lead is 2. And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The feed now to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's White. Count that bucket.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Sexton for 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And then Levine with the jam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Levine against Sexton. Love. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Garland. Thompson outside. Cleveland moving it around. And Love throws it down.
That's why Kevin Love with the ball right now is not a bad option.
Carter outside. Back to White. And a wide open look for Porter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Love against White. Love looking around. Thompson with the bucket.
And Thompson coming through the bench.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's Carter. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Up against Markkanen. Puts it up from 17. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Pretty reliable scoring range for Kevin Love there. And beautiful form on that shot.
Markkanen finds White. Back to Carter. Outside Levine. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And no good good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
The pass to White. Levine deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Carter. Not going to go that time. Good D by Drummond. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Garland kicks to Osman. Love outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark. White with it. Garland picks him up. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. It's Drummond with the rebound. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Offensive rebound. Markkanen can't get it to go. And here's Love from the arc. Porter pulls it in. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defend it, rebound it, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Now, here's Garland. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Wow, that's a really astonishing play from Drummond. Carving out a ton of space thanks to his wide screen and sprinting to the basket with the true purpose.
Love grabs the board. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton dishes to Love. Beal with the steal. Outside, Wall, and stolen by Love. Sexton the pass to Drummond. The shot's good.
The touch, the timing. When Drummond is in sync, he's capable of hitting this shot.
And the Wizards with possession. 4-point game. And Wall. Here we go now. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Wall. There's the pass to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Passes it to Love. Pass to Sexton. Offensive rebound. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Pass to Garland. Wallace with it. Over Bryant. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And there's a nice rhythm to Love's jump shot. In control and on target.
Beal against Sexton. Hachimura down low. Beal with it. And he comes up with the deuce.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now here's Wall. And Brown now atop the key. Inside, Mahimi banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's Smith missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Porter dishes to Garland. On the wing, Nance. Porter kicks to Nance. There's the 3. The shot will not fall. And Washington the other way now. Payton outside. Smith outside. And a missed layup. Cleveland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Garland. Nance with no one around. Tries to save it. Nance with another miss. Wizards trail by 3. Mahinmi passes to Smith. And here is Payton. All sorts of time. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it to Nance. Thompson up top. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Brown dishes to Mahinmi. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the small forward. Wagner kicks to Bertans. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Windler. Now the pass to Thompson. Outside, Sexton. That 3 off the mark. And the Wizards with possession. Bertans, the pass to Wagner. Brown outside. Passes to Wagner. Now Bertans. And he banks in the layup.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Down low, it's deflected. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Payton. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Sexton. Basket counts.
And one thing we've seen with Sexton, he loves to play through contact. It has the frame to absorb it when he goes to the rim.
Now Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Wagner. Back to Smith. All alone. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Smith against Sexton. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Wagner. Bertans against Nance. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Your son, Cole Greg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
Go-to option on offense. Give Drummond a rock. He'll find a way to score.
Smith outside. 1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. Shot from 12, and that one hits back iron.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Garland with it, picked up by Bryant. Love with a wide open look, knocks down the three ball. Love's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
In the corner, Smith with it. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Bryant. Good D by Drummond.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
There's Garland. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Wall finds Beal. No good on the triple. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Osman, covered by Smith. And it's Osman missing.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
That one good for 2. Love's got 7.
And the jumper of Love is automatic, especially when he's shooting from this area of the court.
Will it go? And Wall with the slam.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. And that'll about do it as...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Shabazz Napier out there with Wall, and it's Beal in at the 3 slot. Wall draws the double. The kick out to Bryant. From downtown, it doesn't go for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Sexton the pass to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. To the inside, back to Love. Sexton against Beal. Drummond, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Beal. He sinks the 11-footer. Beal's got his second basket of the night.
I love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Love kicks to Garland. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Cavaliers making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Wizards trail by 8. It's Beal on the wing. Baseline try. Wall passes to Bryant. Over Drummond, and there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Wall. Bryant's got his first bucket of the night.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
So both teams making some changes here. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Troy Brown's checked in for the Wizards.
And they continue to control the glass.
Nance outside. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Brown.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
He gets that one. Mahinmi's got his second basket.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Wizards making a change here. Baertson is checked in. All with it, picked up by Thompson. And Wall kicks to Mahinmi. On the wing, Brown. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 7. On the wing, Nance. No one near him. They get it again. Thompson passes to Nance. Tries again. And Nance slams it in.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Outside, Wall. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now Cleveland moving it up. Thompson with the ball. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Out to Nance. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bertans. Here's Wall. Sweet little floater.
Look, the touch on these floaters by Wall is so beautiful. He just lets it glide off his fingertips.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Bertans for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Fires the 3. No good that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Wizards passing it around. Here's Wall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And Wall has great size at his position and strength. He uses it very well close in.
And here is Garland. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers lead by 5. We'll be back. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Leading by 5. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Colin Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Just 5 on the clock. Sexton dishes to Love. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Back to Beal. A 3-ball. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Love deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. "16 feet away. Here's Drummond. Back to Osman. Love outside. And that one is good. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
3-on-3. Sexton the pass to Osman. The high post shot, and it's good off the back rim and in.
A dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Porter against Beal. The pass to Hachimura. He feeds it to Bryant, and stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Passes it to Drummond. Here's Osman. Here's Love. Drummond up top. Pass to Osman. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Offensive rebound. And Drummond kicks to Porter. Love outside. Drummond in the post. He's covered by Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An absolute beast in the paint. As soon as Drummond has prime positioning, you got to foul him.
John Wall's checked in for the Wizards. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland, he's checked in for Porter.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Beal with it. Picked up by Love. And Beal kicks to Wall. Left side, Bryant. Pass to Bonga. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Love outside. And Garland has it in the corner. Dishes to Love. Fires the 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
For so long, Love has shown how valuable a big man with range can be.
Wall passes to Bryant. Trying to get something going. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love outside. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Davis Bertans checks in for Hachimura. Free throw no good for Drummond.
It took Drummond years of practice to improve his free throw shooting, and his hard work paid off little by little as his free throw percentage began creeping up. It's still a work in progress, though, but it's getting there.
And Beal kicks to Bertans. Tries it from 9. Bryant controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Andre Drummond.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Beal gets a wide open look. Garland with the rebound.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Outside, Sexton. And here's Love from the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Trailing by 13. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Bryant kicks to Bertans. Takes a three. Cavaliers with the rebound. And here's Love from the arc. Another miss by Love. Here's Bonga. It's off. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one that The Chicago River winding, and now Washington starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Now here's Wall. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Oh, you love it when Thomas Bryant tries to finish with power. Forget about try, he does it. What a pretty dunk.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Levine. And there's the pass to White. That shot misses. And Washington the other way now.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
Here's Carter. Washington with the rebound.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Bonga, the pass to Wall. Here's Bonga. White covering. Bonga, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Shoots the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
Here's Markkanen. Another shot. Carter left side. The 10-footer finds the target. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. All with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Markkanen finds Levine. Beal pulls it in.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Out left to the wing. No one near Wall as he lets it go. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. A second chance effort. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Levine dishes to Porter. And here's Wall. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Markkanen against Hachimura. The Wizards working the ball around now. The kick out to Wall. Wall missing again. Bulls trail by 6. Here's White. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you can argue this is White at his best. Just an absolute terror in transition.
Passes it to Hachimura. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Pass to Bonga. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Young's checked in for Markkanen. Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, that's the length of Thaddeus Young, right? He has got such long strides on his way to the cup.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. And then for Washington, Gary Payton is checked in for Beal. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. Now here is Smith. And another miss by Washington. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Satoransky, the pass to Young. Here's Cornett. The game now all time.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
The kick out to Brown. Here's Bertans for three. He can't hit that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Young with the ball. Now Smith defending. Hutchison's shot is off. Washington's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And foul on the shot. So, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Wagner, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
They get it back. Hutchison's shot is off. Got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Center Ants there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Valentine. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Wizards leading by 4.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Now, here's Dunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Young. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. Smith scanning the floor. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Wagner. 5 on the clock, and stolen by Dunn. Here's Satoransky. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Satoransky's got his first points in this one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Payton. Brown the pass to Payton. Wagner with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Bertans for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Here's Smith. The Bulls getting the bucket. Back to Brown. No good on the 3. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Young outside. The pass to Cornette. Here's Valentine. Second shot opportunity. Lets it go. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Cornette's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago. Payton left side. Passes it to Wagner. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. It's all in by the Bulls.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Smith with it. Now guarded by Valentine. Pass to Brown. 1:27 left now here in the second.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Dunn. That's tipped. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Here's Wagner. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And boy, what touch from the big man.
Feeds to Valentine. And he lays it straight in. Valentine's got the lead back up to 4 now for Chicago.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to Brown. Payton up top. Pass to Bertans. Over Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Satoransky gets the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Smith. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Washington making some changes. The Bulls leading by 6. Now here's Levine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down low. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Beal drives in and finished off by Beal.
Oh, slicing into the lane. Nice take by Bradley Beal.
Bean passes to Carter. And the shot goes in. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They only had a couple rough... And...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Thomas Satoransky. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Wizards 5 right now. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Now here's Wall. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Chicago. The Wizards have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Well, he is now in the defining years of his career. John Wall is a masterful competitor who is capable of dominating.
And the Wizards with possession. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Now here's White.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Outside for Beal. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really
an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
The kick out to Wall. Back to Beal. 5 to shoot. To the middle. It's stolen by Carter. Here's White. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Bunga. A miss that time would have put him up. For Chicago, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Hachimura, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Well, when you play with the level of focus and energy level that Rui brings nightly, Hachimura able to create that second chance opportunity.
And the Wizards with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. There's Beal with the 3. Bean with the rebound. Back to Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. And it's Harrison in for Levine. Now here's Wall. Back to Mahinmi. The kick out to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Well, the elevation on display by John Wall.
The pass to Carter. Here's Markkanen. They grab their own miss. Chalk up 2 there. Hutchinson's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And Wall kicks to Beal. The 3 from Bertans. To the wing on the left. Takes the 3. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Stolen. It's Carter, high post. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
And stolen by White. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Hutchison. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to Beal. Clock at 6. Here's Bertans for 3. Carter pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he can't hit the second.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
The shot by Mahinmi, no good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And right after this, we'll bring you the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Chris Dunn, also Thomas Satoransky out there. Young out there with Harrison, and it's Hutchinson in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. to take the lead. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Washington's shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Smith finds Brown. Back to Smith. Passes to Mahimi. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target with his three. Into the Bulls, shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. That gives them the lead.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers done showing great vision.
Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Young. The shot comes out, and Washington the other way now. Bertans in the post. Smith outside. Inside. Young with the steal. Here's Harrison. Passes it to Hutchison. Here's Satoransky. To the paint. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Hutchison off target from three-point range.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, guys, you have to like the way Beal is working himself to the free throw line. Great scorers make a living there.
And the Wizards making a change here. And both free throws good for Beal.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
White the pass to Markkanen. Back to White. On the wing, Porter. White dishes to Carter. This one for 3. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen into the lane. And they pick up 2. Markkanen's got his first basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside for Beal. Right at the free throw line. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Markkanen passes to White. Right side Markkanen. Plenty of space. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Tries again. Out to the right wing. Hachimura kicks to Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
I like the mentality by Beal. Takes it inside, mixes it up a little bit. Nice.
John Wall's checked in for Ish Smith.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Back to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The shot's good from Carter.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Wizards trail by 4. Bryant is doubled. Hachimura against Markkanen. Here's Bunga. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he delivers.
Outside, Levine. To the inside. Out to White. Here's Levine. Back to White. And Carter now, top of the key. Here's Porter. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Markkanen against Hachimura. Outside Porter. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bonga, no good. Here's Chicago. That drive by Carter.
Count it! And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Pass to Bonga. Right wing. Now Beal. And it's Hachimura in the corner to take the lead. Misses the three. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of